Some consider Sunan Ibn Majah and Malik's Muwatta as being the two most essential books in determining legal rulings, although you can do that with any of the Big Ten, right? And some people grade as few as 20 in the whole selection as weak, which would make it stronger than the other 5 Sunni books. Narration 802 confirms Surah 9, Ayat 18, by that those who maintain the masajid should be the people who outwardly are Muslim. 798 talks about how somebody who attends the dusk prayer for 40 nights without missing the first bow set, 4, as in they start with the group, that they will be saved from the hellfire. Then we have a narration that points out that if a person enters the masajid, the place of the ritual prayer, it counts like they're in prayer as long as they're there, and, as long as they're not disturbing the worship of anybody else, aka they're not only not wronging people, but not engaging in secular conversation. Then we have that a person who regularly attends the masajid are people that God is pleased with, much like people who have missed their family. 801 was about a time where Muhammad left after saying the evening prayer and then returned for the dusk prayer and announced that those who had stayed that God had opened a gate for them because they had fulfilled an obligation and were waiting for another. Because praying at the masajid is the best thing to do for your obligatory prayers. And, without knowing this narration, that has been my favorite time to stay from one prayer to another. Well, it's being the shortest, so it was the most effective way to attend multiple prayers in a day. Narration 796 is how if people knew the merit or reward, let me check the word, for attending the dusk or the dawn prayer, they would crawl. Okay, I checked in the Arabic, it's just if they knew about it. So if they had the gnosis of it, you could say. Now that doesn't mean that these people who do these rituals where they crawl and all that stuff is being encouraged. No. 794 reminds us that we shouldn't stay away from the congregations, or God will, seal our hearts and will become negligent in other matters, which I have noticed that among some people myself, is that if they neglect even the congregation prayer, like, they don't wait. I've seen plenty of times people that, just wait a minute for the other people and we'll all pray with you. Nope, I'm praying by myself, and they go or something. 769 is that it's better to pray among the sheepfolds than the camel folds, because the camel folds are of the devils. The camels are mischievous, and there's some other things that can be compared to devils by that their creation is of the same